Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go through the process of applying this layer that you see here on the commission that I have been working on. My camera is going to toggle back and forth between my palettes so that you can see how I'm mixing my colors. And then at the end of this video, so please stay tuned, I'm going to go through the process where I talk about what paints I used, what colors they were, also how and why I mix the way I do onto my palette. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll see you back at the end.
Posting pictures on the gram so other people know that we're more than friends. Ever since you came around, I've never been sober, always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down. But sometimes you can't handle your emotions, and I guess that's okay. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Yeah. Oh, let me drown. Oh, no. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Posting pictures on the gram so other people know that we're more than friends. Ever since you came around, I've never been sober, always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down. Promise can't handle your emotions, and I guess that's okay. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Yeah. Oh, let me drown. Oh, no, no, no. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Won't let me drown. No, no, no. Promise you won't let me drown. Won't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel
Posting pictures on the gram so other people know that we're more than friends. And ever since you came around, I've never been sober, always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down. Promise you won't let me. Promise you won't let me. Promise you won't let me. Promise you won't let me down. Promise you won't let me down. I wish that our love was just like in the movies, with a happy end. Yeah, but sometimes you can't handle your emotions, and I guess that's okay. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Yeah. Oh, let me drown. No. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy. Cause I can feel the energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's
Hi everyone, welcome back. finally get to see my face this time instead of the back of my head while I'm painting. So this is the painting that I was just working on, and I thought that I would show a little bit of how I use my palette, my big palettes. I get a lot of questions about how I mix my paints, or, you know, like what color did I use? I'm a very heavy mixer, and by heavy mixer, I mean I really make my own colors. I mix a whole bunch of colors together, and then that's how I apply them to my canvas. I really prefer not to use straight out of the bottle, and I really like to have my colors be unique to me. So what I can do, even though I can't exactly say what color it is, I can let you know in this layer of what I did, what colors I used. Okay, so the first one is Liquitex Unbleached Titanium. The second one was Hooker's Green Permanent, and again, this is from Liquitex. I also used Magenta, which is Golden Fluid. I also used Titanium White. This is in a Tri-Art container, but it's golden paint. The other ones I used was Nickel Azo Gold. Again, fluid by Golden. And I hope that you noticed that while I was painting, I was mixing my colors. I added, what did I add first? The Azo Gold to my palette. I added the Hooker's Green, and then a big blob of magenta. And so I carried that green and that Azo color throughout everything else that I used. I mixed it into the magenta, into the unbleached titanium, also into the titanium white. And the reason I do that is it makes all of my colors relate to each other. When you have a theme that runs through every color that you use, it makes everything very cohesive. It makes it look like it belongs. So that shade matches everything else on this canvas. That's one trick that I love to use. Anyway, next, I keep looking over there because that's where I can see myself. And I really don't need to see myself, but it's really hard not to focus on that. So perhaps maybe I'm going to turn that around at some point. Okay, the other thing that I used was Liquitex Professional Spray Paints. Are my favorite spray bombs to work with, is because I don't need anything else but water to wash off any stencils that I want to use. This canvas, I kind of got down to where I wanted it to be. So what I've done is I'm not going to work on it anymore until I hear back from the client. So I've sent her a good photo of this composition to see if she is happy with the overall theme of it, the composition, the colors. If I got a yes back, then that's great. I'm gonna go off and finish it and do mark making. That's always the final stage for me. And so I don't wanna spend an hour or 2 hours going through it all, cleaning up edges, doing my mark making until I know that I have this composition down for the client. So that's where I left off on this piece. I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you have been following this journey, you know that I've been struggling with this painting. And I think because honestly, I haven't done this since 2017. I always talk about this, and it's gonna be a theme that I run through all of my videos, is mark making, and how you move your arm and how you move your brush is signature to you. And if you don't practice them, they can get a little bit rusty. All of these marks that I needed to do, these big, large strokes, I was really kind of restricted. So anyway, that's that. When it comes to my mixing, the other thing that I like to mix on is these kind of like cafeteria trays. I like them because they're large. I can apply different colors onto here, mix things together. I don't really keep cool and warm separate. I just don't even think about that. The other thing I like to do is I'll just leave this like this, even though it's like a mess, but I'll let it dry a couple of days and then I can peel it off and then discard that in a more environmentally friendly way. And I don't know, there's something about peeling off the paint that is a little bit cathartic, and I rather enjoy that. Is there anything else? The other thing I would love, keep putting the comments down. Please keep letting me know what you're interested in and what you want me to work on next. My next video that I think I'm gonna try and get done for you guys is I'm gonna go through all of my supplies, all of my mark making tools, my brushes, some of the other things that I use to apply paint onto the canvas. And it's not going to be a painting video, but it will be me. I will be talking with you all, some of my stencils, all of that kind of stuff. So please stay tuned. Look forward to the next video, and thanks so much for tuning in. Bye everyone.